Welcome to this task one, creating and configuring the bot with Amazon Linux. So in this task, we create the bot. We're using the Amazon or the AWS Management Console. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have a recently visited link, so I'll go ahead and click on that. Otherwise, you can search for it. And from this window, you can see we have a Create Bot button. Also, if I click here and I land in this spot, I can hit Create Bot. Now, for this particular lab, we're going to go ahead and start with an example. And then the example we want to take advantage of is the make appointment example. So this has been pre-configured with languages, intents, slot types. We can change those settings, but primarily we're going to leave the bulk of this alone. And you can see that it'll set up an exchange. I'd like to see the dentist, sure, what day, etc. Our own prompts are going to be a bit different. In the bot configuration, let's go ahead and give it the name. I'll go ahead and copy that in. And then for the permissions, we're going to allow it to create a new set of permissions specifically for this Amazon Lex box bot. So we're going to get a new role, and the role is what allows the bot to access other AWS services. So this is providing the permissions. Without it, it wouldn't be able to accomplish its tasks. And so we can see that we have this new role that'll be created and named, and then we can leave the error logging disabled, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act disabled, leave the idle session timeout at 5. Note that this is how long the session is maintained when the user does not provide any input and the session is idle. Because we'd like that session to end, Lex will maintain a connection between the client and the bot. And if we don't have a timeout, it's just going to hang on to that connection and tie things up. So we're going to go ahead and leave that at the 5 minutes. That should be ample time. We'll hit the next. And then for language, we're going to leave it on English, but there are other options, as you can see. And then we'll press done at the bottom. Note some of the other things, including voice interaction, etc. Hit the done. We'll get another window. This is the intent make appointment, or the intent for this make appointment. So the intent represents an action that fulfills the user's requests. So the intents can have arguments that are called slots that represent some variable information. So if we come down here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to the bottom of this. Notice that I can close these up, makes it a little bit easier to get to that. Some sample utterances. You might want to take a look at that when you have time. We'll close up the slots. Keep going down. There's our code hooks. And this is important. It's an option, but we're going to take advantage of it. We want to use a Lambda function for the initialization and validation. So this allows dialog code hook invocation. We turn this off to prevent invocation of the code hook throughout this intent. We want this on. So we'll go ahead and select that. Click Save Intent. And we're done here. This ends this task one. When we come back, we'll take a look at task two and continue on.